Welcome to a new Terraria series. Now, I know every single time I start a series, something goes wrong, footage goes missing, and it never ends. You never get to see me fight Moonlord or anything. But this time, I've created such a fail-proof system for a challenge that even if I lose footage, it wouldn't matter. So, welcome to Terraria, but every now and then the world becomes more and more destroyed. You'll see what I mean very soon. I believe this takes place the second I get my first death. But I don't really know how to trigger any of the other things. I think it's just death-based. And then it's like maybe... And I think it was escape the room from later parts. Yeah, but I don't really know what I'm doing here. Here, this is just kind of a world gen destroyer thing, okay? It works weirdly. I don't know what it does. And, yeah, that's about it. Enjoy the video. Yeah, this is gonna be something very exciting. I haven't ever tried out any non-vanilla like Terraria that I haven't done the modding for myself. So yeah, this is gonna be great. See, and I don't think I'm gonna need to craft new weapons either. It's probably gonna be a level where I get a bunch of loot or something. At least I hope so. Probably. And since I've noticed that when I was editing this, the volume was a bit low on the first bit, I'm just going to redo most of the vocals as for this section, but now they're going to be louder. So, basically, what I'm doing here is I'm going for more torches, and this thing is going for glitch. And I'm still so extremely cautious because I've lost my videos several times. And I mean, it's not gonna matter if I'm in like some giant puzzle room if like an hour of me just trying to search for one item gets lost. But if it's like me gaining my wood and killing slimes in the first corruption, that's gonna be bad if it goes missing. Also, I don't have a clue how bosses work in this world, so from what I've read this thing apparently skips directly to hard mode, but there are some bosses that will be battled, and I believe Golem is in that list, yeah, that's a bit of them. Yeah, there's some bosses in the list. Don't have a clue on you. So yeah, don't exactly know what kind of corruption it's gonna start out with, though in the editing, you're going to see what it starts out with because I'm going to label every single little section that it gets. Yeah. Anyways, still more continuing through the land, more adventuring, and not much has changed. Yeah. I mean, there's some slimes getting in the way. Actually, what's my health? Doesn't matter. Actually, I hope I don't die before I get enough stuff. That'd be bad. I kinda do want... Oh no. Well, it kinda just kicked me out of the game the second I died. So this is just, I loaded the recording You know, all you missed was me just spawning back in and walking to the side. It actually started with a very, very short down bar before it just switching to night. So I'm just gonna mine underground to see if there's some actual changes in blocks or something. Or yeah, anything. What? No, we're already 5 minutes in. That's actually kind of impressive. So I've spent 5 minutes just doing nothing. Yeah. So yeah, this is just the weirdest world. It just keeps going on and on and on. And every now and then when I die, I'm going to get kicked out of it. Yeah, this is going to be weird. And I doubt I'm going to be able to have access to slime for too long. So I'm going to have some... So I'm going to economize... I'm going to save up my torches. And yeah, just hopefully nothing too bad happens just because I've already seen what happens when you die too much. It's just a kick out in the world, said it. The worst. Something down there? Ah, darn it, I was hoping for a mine shaft or something. Yeah, those would be good early on here. And yeah, there's probably going to be some built-in mine shaft later on for me to explore. But I mean, built-in mine shafts are lame. And there's not much compelling content here already. So, I'm going to go mining for an actual good mine shaft before I have to deal with an actual bad one. I mean, as far as I know, it's just gonna stuff me in a pile of ores tomorrow. Like, seriously, I've seen that on, like, the little download page. There's a person just standing in a giant block of ores. So hopefully that's not too soon. Like, I want to enjoy some sort of entertaining content, and if mining around in a giant block of ores is all that this thing offers, I'm not that impressed. Oh, glow sticks, those are the best. Since I'm not going to use too many glow sticks, since this world shouldn't be underwater too often, I should probably be able to do some stuff with these. They're going to be a nice light up thing for now. Alright, I should also probably make an underwater breathing chamber now, so that I don't drown. Me drowning here would be very bad, since it would mean that I would not get to see the actual mine shafts that I wanted to find. And yeah, this might actually be a problem. I'm gonna have to run down a bit deeper, continuing to build these things. And hopefully this plan doesn't screw up at any point. Oh, look, it's an actual mine shaft. Hopefully there's enough room to get some stuff. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, I can just see myself drowning pretty soon. I mean, wait, what? That was weird. Yeah, though still, I'm probably gonna drown. Like, it's already been 10 minutes in and we haven't seen any new content. So if I don't find a real mine shaft soon, I might just have to accept death. But for now, I'm gonna build another breathing chamber. And just hope that I'm lucky. Yikes, actually we're out of stuff. Mine. Yeah. That could have been really bad. But this area isn't too bad. Shabby, not bad. And it's like a pretty so-so area. I'm just gonna mine down until I run out of air, and then see now I've decided I'm gonna make an oxygen chain quick. Okay, this is more of what I was expecting. The whole world's in a state of ruin when blocks are replaced and there's meteor heads. That's exactly what I wanted for a world. Meteor heads to be the main enemy. So I'm not seeing any slimes anymore. But, just to see if they've changed anything else in the ground, I'm gonna mine down a bit, just to see if there's any other... Nah, that's actually too complicated. I built a mining hole already, so I can probably just mine it down and just drop down to see what there is. And there's water at the bottom anyways. Let's do this. Going down. And what the flip was that? That's a giant block of gold ore. Okay, this is already getting crazy. The underground is all weird and lit up. Blocks have been replaced. Meteor heads have become the main enemy. And there's giant gold ore blocks. Now this is what I was expecting when I enabled this thing. Just took a while for it to turn on. And I'm not sure if it still works by default now, or if we've gone into a part where we're going to have to escape this corruption or whatever. But yeah, it's still game pretty cool. Hopefully it's even cooler next time when I come back to this. There's even a sandstorm here? This thing's ridiculous. It's like this is the worst sandstorm in the world. I've actually never lived terraria long enough to see a sandstorm that bad. Yikes, yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to the under. Hopefully I don't die in this desert hole. Another death would just lead to things getting worse. That's right. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn off my mic for now and be quiet and try and... Never mind then. And what happened here? The whole world's like black. I can't see a thing. There's ice around here? Have I been trapped in some cryo chamber now? Like, seriously, this is getting more ridiculous every minute. At this rate, I'm not even going to be able to survive long enough to see a boss fight. But on the other hand, this thing's probably got enough content to show me way too much stuff for one video before I ever reach a boss. So... And, oh great, a goblin tinkerer just got slain. I think I'm like supposed to go and save them here or something. The arms dealer is also slain, and the merchant. Alright, well this ain't lucky. Well, I guess my goal is to just reach one of them. But hopefully they get respawned later. But yeah. Certainly am in some sort of cryo chamber right now. It's the weirdest area ever. I guess this is where I can start using stuff that I have stockpiled anyway. So, time to see what's in the caves. I've got some of the... Hey, a life crystal. That's worth it. If only I can get to it. Life crystal. I've got extra hit points. And soon I'm going to be heading on to the next area. Now this, I think, is where the escape starts. Or maybe this is one of just the impossible trials segment. I'm not actually sure. But this thing is broken up into a few segments. The impossible trials are sections that you can't actually beat, and just after a while you're sent to a new section. They're just meant to collect resources. Escape rooms, you've got to escape a certain area, yeah, and if you escape that area, it just sends you to the next part. And then finally, we have, what are they called? Oh yeah, just boss battles, where you're dropped off in a boss arena. Bosses already all spawned in, and you just have to kill it. Or with other bosses, it's not already spawned in, and you've got to just do the thing to spawn it in. And yeah, I'm hoping that something. Anyway, it's like, oh no. I thought it was gonna like take me back to spawn and be like totally a way to cheese it, but apparently they moved the spawn there. And I'm already dead. Oh, this is just the best. There's a whole bunch of bats in one corner, enemies in another. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too exciting here, so I'm gonna speed up the footage. And there we are, all that's done, and here's our world. We have Fitz the Clother, Connor the Guide, and, oh, two more. Yeah. Well, ours the Dryad, all these people. Gonna have to get to one of them eventually. I assume that I'm gonna need things from them for a late game. Because I'm not just expecting some chest to be sitting around with just all the stuff I would need. But, then again, this world is pretty surprising. Maybe a chest could just be sitting around somewhere that has stuff that would be useful. So, there's always a chance. And yeah. Seems I'm almost up to some more at this point. And I'm really hoping that this is not an hour-long video, because I don't want to have to record me talking for 1 hour straight. And yeah, editing this and then having it render all the editing and do all that way too hard. And yeah, I've been kicked out again. You guys get the drill. And this is just the new one. Yeah. Not that impressed. Seems to just be a random jumble of garbage. Hopefully it's enough. This whole thing's underwater. Where am I on the map? And like, seriously. What place in the map is this edited? Like, if I at least knew where... if I knew where I was, I'd have some chance of getting out of here. Towards some NPC or something. But I don't know what this place is. Nah, screw getting out of here. I'll just take a life crystal. I'm sure it will let me out eventually. Yeah, this place is the worst. It's like just a giant demonite tunnel. Yeah, it seemed to be getting somewhere there. Maybe that's just what you're supposed to do? keep trying and eventually you'll reach the surface? Yeah, I'm not so sure. Maybe do a bit of searching. Yeah, got some garbage to put on anyway. Wait, so... But yeah. This isn't... It's getting bad enough that there's every now and then some of the animations seem a bit choppy. And yeah. Lost a bunch of footage there. Yeah, basically what I did was I just went over, took another attempt at getting out of there, walked all the way up to the surface, got teleported into that little lit up part of the iron ore section with the two torches, and I've just been mining out a bit before I realized that my recording wasn't on anymore. So yeah, this is the part that I was dreading. Seems to be just a really long mining segment. And this is already 21 minutes long, and I don't want to talk any longer. So I'm speeding this up. Okay, so I'm back in Boston. Basically, I got teleported in the jungle. And then I just mined through the basically or maybe a reach a certain section, or whatever. But whatever it is, it doesn't let you up. And yeah, I'm just hoping that it doesn't take too long for me to escape. And if I die one more time, I'm ending the video, okay? This should be fair enough. And since the next video I can make pretty close to a big change in the way the world. So instead of just going and exploring the random areas, you get to go back to your original spawn, but the entire world is real. So yeah, that would be just the best. And I'm hoping I don't have too much trouble in those sections where they change things out. But since they have a corruption biome, you'll actually need some stuff. The world's going to be finished since I don't expect to survive anymore.